Lord, everybody, it's Tish Angelish. I just want to show the reflection, the highlights from the video from 2 years ago about DMX. He definitely transcends many of his time and era, definitely unappreciated. He definitely is or was. And I feel like he was such an inspiration to many people and many people like him in all different nationalities and several genres.
Hello everyone, it's Tish Angelish coming to you today. You know, occasionally on this channel we do delve into the entertainment industry, and today I've been feeling particularly drawn to DMX, who is an American rapper slash actor, very talented young man. And well, he's pretty middle-aged now, but today we're going to talk about him and just highlight a couple of things about him. Now, his real name is Earl Simmons, and I want to give a brief little introduction about his history and early life and his career before we get into a couple of other things. But first, I want to let you guys know something very special. Hello everyone, it's Tish Angelish coming to you today. You know, occasionally on this channel we do delve into the entertainment industry. So I've been feeling particularly drawn to DMX is set to be released from prison this month in just a few days for tax evasion, his more recent sentence. Now, I'm not here to try to convince you people that don't understand the industry and the propaganda, but his long fight of being in and out of prison may not be all his fault. Because I will say this, if you don't play by the elite rules, you find yourself in plenty of trouble, like Cat Williams and others, David Chappelle, Martin Lawrence. They smear you with the smear campaign, okay? So, you know, they'll do whatever they want to do, the powers that be, if you don't play by the rules. And being that DMX has a heart for the Lord, that could explain some of his troubled background. Now, DMX is set to be Now, this legendary hip-hop icon, many considered him to have 2 #1 albums within the same year, the second behind Tupac, okay? He had 5 consecutive #1 albums, which is unheard of, with platinums and double platinums. And his presence was beyond authentic to the secular world, but not to us, you know, within the church realm, the religious sector. Basically, those of you who were brought up in the church or the black church, yeah, we're used to those types of voices. You know, he had that God-like, as they call it, preacher type voice. So his presence was very authentic, but they come a dime a dozen to us. But I particularly like DMX and all that he has said. And now you can't get any realer than DMX. He is one of the most realist, transparent superstars, icons that you would ever want to lay eyes on. And his music shows us nothing less than his fight and his struggles with Satan, as he refers to Satan, like I said, as Damien in his songs. Many times he shows his heart, his love for Christ, as he would pray. Can you imagine what he went through with the elites, with praying during his concerts and talking about God in general? Like I said, he's as real as they come. He's very transparent, and that's why we love him. His struggle between good and evil is reflected in his music, as one of his lyrics detail. And I do quote, "I sold my soul to the devil and the..." Now, you can't get any realer than Now, in DMX's former years, he kind of got his first gig or record label in 1992 when Columbia Records signed him to their subsidiary label Rough House, which released his debut single Born Loser. Now, the single did not receive much airplay, and the label eventually agreed to release DMX from their contract. He released his second single, Make a Move, in 1994 and made a guest appearance alongside Jay-Z, Ja Rule, and Mike Geronimo on the classic underground track Time to Build on Mike Geronimo's debut album in 1995. He also appeared on LL Cool J's single 4321 in 1997. Okay, he had various guest spots on May's singles 24 Hours to Live and Take What's Yours. And it just goes on and on. The Lox's single Money, Power, and Respect. Now, he could use our prayers, guys. I just want to tell you a couple of things that rang a bell, stuck out to me when I read this article. The title of this article here is DMX to be released from prison. Let me make sure I have the full title. Okay. And a couple of things really stood out to me. Let's get down to it. One moment. It says here, of course, he has 15 kids, and he's very anxious, it says, to see his youngest son, 2-year-old Exodus Simmons, who we are told has had serious. Now, his coming home party is Friday, February the 8th, and that 8 is very symbolic in the Illuminati, and they do everything by numbers. It's just a known fact. They deal with numbers. Take a look at this. The number 8, it's very occultic. I will attach these links. The reality is that when most people see the number 8, they just see a plain old number. Little do they know that many numbers like 8 have very strong occultic meanings attached to them. Now, his coming home party is Friday, February the 8th. And
Okay, guys, so you can find this, the little highlights of the 2-year-old DMX video when the Lord led me to tell everyone that wanted to, that could, was able to pray for him, because I just felt like I saw him in some type of in-between life or death situation, and I just knew that God wanted to save him, and I felt the Lord's, Yahushua HaMashiach, God above's heart for him and sorrow for him. And I just knew that the Lord was sorrowful for something that was going to occur. You know, he's an icon. He was an icon, and we're still praying for him. He always represented Christ. I thank God for the stand that he made. Voices like his are becoming so common, not just among the black community, but the white community as well. And voices like his, you know, you can just pretty much tell that he had a call on his life, and he always said that he did, that he was called to be a minister. So I just wanted to pay a little bit of tribute from this older video. I love you guys in Jesus Christ's name. Have a blessed and wonderful day.